The Samsung Galaxy A55 is offering a premium experience at a more affordable price. It's arguably the most high-end mid-range phone from Samsung so far. The A55's design is heavily influenced by Samsung's flagship phones. The company has completely ditched plastic in favor of an aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both the front and back. The metal frame is flat with no curves on the edges of the display or back panel. It's comfortable to hold and use, whether with one hand or two. It's also water and dust resistant, and there's not much to complain about. Well, except for the bezels around the display, which are as big as they were on the Galaxy A54 and make the phone look bigger than it needs to be. The A55 decided to go big with a 6.6-inch display. It's got a Super AMOLED panel that's bright, crisp, and great for all your video needs. The screen provides a great viewing experience with colors that look mostly natural in wide viewing angles. The display is bright enough for both indoor and outdoor use, and it's good for watching both SDR and HDR content. The auto brightness could use some tweaking though. Indoors, it tends to play it safe and keep things dimmer than you might like. The Galaxy A55 has a triple camera setup with a 50 megapixel main rear camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 32 megapixel front camera. Overall, the main camera works well. Photos taken during the day have good detail and dynamic range, and night shots are cleaner because of the strong noise reduction. The A55 doesn't always turn on night mode automatically when it should, so it's best to switch to night mode manually in those cases. The ultra-wide camera is great in daylight, but not that good in low light or at night. The macro camera is limited by its low resolution and lack of stabilization, making it hard to take steady photos without something to rest your elbows on. It's a shame that Samsung still isn't including zoom cameras in its mid-range phones. You can record 4K videos at 30 FPS. The video quality is decent in daylight. The selfie camera hasn't changed in 4 years, but it still gets the job done, especially in good lighting. When it comes to performance, the Galaxy A55 stands out from its predecessors. It's equipped with the Exynos 1480 chipset, boasting impressive specifications, including a GPU with AMD's RDNA graphics architecture. It appears Samsung has ramped up its efforts in software optimization, which pays off with the A55 delivering a user experience that's both fluid and responsive. This phone comes with the latest Android 14 operating system and Samsung's One UI 6.11. This software duo ensures a smooth interface that's easy to navigate. The battery life on the Galaxy A55 is quite impressive. It comes with a 5,000 milliampere battery. The charging speed isn't the fastest. Overall, the Galaxy A55 is a strong contender in the mid-range market, offering a good balance of design, display quality, camera performance, and battery life. It's a smart choice for those who want a phone that feels premium and performs well without the flagship price tag.
Let's start by talking about the design of the Samsung Galaxy A73 5G. It's made of plastic, just like most of the Galaxy A series phones. Plus, they've done a slick job hiding that slightly thicker camera bump. It's got smooth edges, and it somehow feels thinner in your hand than it actually is. Comfortable for all-day use, no complaints there. The power and volume buttons are on the right side, and they give you that satisfying clicky feeling. And here's the cool part. It's got an IP67 rating, meaning it can handle some dust and water, so you don't need to panic around liquids. Now, when it comes to the display, it has a 6.7-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, and let me tell you, it's a real treat for the eyes. Whether you're watching your favorite shows, gaming, or scrolling through social media, this screen's got your back. It's got nice, flat design with bezels that are pretty symmetrical. Now, Samsung didn't mess around with the camera game on the Galaxy A73 5G. It's packing a quad camera setup. We're talking about a whopping 108 megapixels main sensor, along with a 12 megapixels ultra-wide lens and two 2 megapixels lenses for zooming and macro shots. This thing is capable of some beautiful photos, whether you're out in the sun or capturing the night vibes. Shutter lag is almost non-existent in good lighting, and for all you selfie lovers out there, this phone's packing a 32 megapixel selfie camera. The shots are detailed, and the quality is top-notch, almost like something you'd expect from flagship cameras. It comes with a Snapdragon 778 chipset, paired with 8 gigabytes of RAM. Samsung did a nice job optimizing this phone, and everything runs smooth as butter. Let's talk about the battery. This phone is packing a beefy 5,000 mAh battery, which is enough to last a whole day. In a nutshell, the Samsung Galaxy A7 III 5G is a solid mid-range phone. It's got a slick design, a fantastic display, a potent camera setup, and a smooth performance. The only downsides are the slower charging and the lack of wireless charging. Samsung Galaxy A54 5G is offering premium features, extended battery life, and a stylish package that costs a fraction of flagship phones. It boasts a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display that can reach a dazzling 1,000 nits of brightness. It also sports Gorilla Glass 5 on both the front and back, and it flaunts an IP67 certification, embracing the floating camera design seen in Samsung's flagship models. The A54 runs on Exynos 1380, with 6 GB or 8 GB of RAM, and offers either 128 or 256 GB of storage, expandable up to a whopping 1 TB. Real-world performance is fine for most users, provided you're not after high-end gaming. This phone handles media streaming, multitasking, and photography with ease. Samsung takes pride in the A54's impressive 5,000 mAh battery, larger than the batteries in the Galaxy S23 and S23 Plus. It can deliver up to 2 days of use, paired with 25-watt fast charging. When it comes to cameras, the A54 ditches the megapixel race. Instead of a 64-megapixel main camera, it opts for a 50-megapixel sensor with larger pixels, better autofocus, and optical image stabilization. Alongside that, you get a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 5-megapixel macro camera, and a 32-megapixel front-facing camera. It's a versatile setup, great for casual photography and social media sharing. Plus, it comes with built-in support for apps like Snapchat and offers up to UHD resolution at 30 FPS for video. On the software side, Samsung brings the big guns. The A54 enjoys the same software commitment as its flagship siblings, with 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security updates. This means it will have a longer software life compared to most rivals in its category.
If you're in the market for a mid-range phone that doesn't skimp on the essentials, the Samsung Galaxy A35 might just be up your alley. The Galaxy A35 has a glass back, giving it a more upscale vibe than plastic models. It's a bit hefty, but it feels solid. Plus, it's got an IP67 rating, so it can take a splash or two. The 6.6-inch Super AMOLED display is a feast for the eyes, with colors that pop and a smoothness that keeps everything flowing beautifully, thanks to that 120 Hz refresh rate. Whether you're watching your favorite show or swiping through your gallery, the visuals are just a delight. Powered by Samsung's Exynos 1380 processor, the Galaxy A35 delivers decent performance for everyday tasks. While it may not be the fastest chip on the block, it handles most apps and games without significant lag. The camera setup includes a 50-megapixel main camera with OIS, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 5-megapixel macro lens. The main camera captures detailed photos with good dynamic range, though low-light performance could be better. The ultra-wide and macro cameras are adequate for casual photography. You can record 4K videos at 30 FPS, and the quality is good enough for this price range. The selfie camera on the Samsung Galaxy A35 is quite a performer in its class. It's equipped with a 13-megapixel sensor that can capture detailed and natural-looking selfies. What's impressive is its ability to record 4K videos at 30 FPS, which is a feature not commonly found in mid-range smartphones. This makes the Galaxy A35's front camera a great tool for vloggers. The camera also supports features like portrait mode, offering decent subject separation and background blur to make your selfies stand out. The 5,000 milliampere battery is a standout feature. It'll last you all day and then some. And with 25-watt fast charging, you won't be tethered to an outlet for too long. It runs Android 14 with Samsung's One UI 6.1, which is user-friendly and offers a bunch of customization options. In a nutshell, the Galaxy A35 is a solid phone for the price. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's reliable, has a great screen, and the battery life is a major plus. It's worth considering if you want something that covers the basics without draining your wallet.
The Samsung Galaxy A34 boasts a sleek and modern design that's instantly recognizable as part of the Galaxy A family. The phone features a glass front and back, which gives it a premium feel. With its well-rounded edges and slim profile, the A34 fits comfortably in the hand and pocket. The Samsung Galaxy A34 features a 6.6-inch Super AMOLED display, perfect for those who enjoy watching videos, browsing the web, or playing games on their phones. The Super AMOLED technology ensures vibrant colors, deep blacks, and excellent contrast, making content come to life. Now let's talk about what makes or breaks a smartphone for many users: the camera. The Galaxy A34 comes equipped with a versatile camera setup that caters to various photography needs. It features a 48-megapixel main camera. Complementing the main camera is a 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera. For close-up shots, the phone offers a 5-megapixel dedicated macro camera. On the front, a 13-megapixel selfie camera delivers sharp and detailed self-portraits. The overall camera performance of the Galaxy A34 is good. The improved main camera excels in low light, delivering sharp and noise-free images. The ultra-wide and macro cameras provide a fun and creative aspect to photography. Under the hood, the Galaxy A34 is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1080 processor. This octa-core chip brings a balance of performance and energy efficiency to the table. It's capable of handling everyday tasks like browsing the web, running apps, and multitasking with ease. The processor is complemented by 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. It comes with substantial 5,000 milliampere battery. This large battery ensures that the phone can easily last a full day, even under heavy use. The combination of the power-efficient processor and optimized software, along with a large battery, ensures impressive battery life.